today's video, the video is outside in my backyard, kind of in my backyard, so don't mind the background. I just want to use a natural lighting outside, and sorry if you hear any birds or anything, or if I run is because they have wasps. Hey you guys, okay guys, so this video today is gonna be a tattoo kind of story, tips, and how it is for my first tattoo. I'll talk about my tattoo. I got it 2 weeks ago. I got it on Saturday, March the 25th or 6th, I'm not sure the exact date, but yeah, so I got it done in Las Vegas. The place I went to was Club Tattoo inside of the hotel we stayed. So we all decided we were going to get matching tattoos. So me and my sister-in-law, we got the same kind, and then all my friends, they have I'm gonna probably insert a picture of theirs, but somewhere in this video. Yeah, so they all got the Texas sign with a heart in the middle of where each place where they lived. And then since I'm from Louisiana and my sister-in-law from Texas, I didn't want to be the only one not getting Texas, so we decided to do hearts. And yeah, so that's my tattoo, and this is 2 weeks in, and I don't know why it's not trying to autofocus, but I'll just insert a picture. And I want to get 5 more tattoos. I want to get an airplane because I love flying, and yeah, so I flew about almost over 10 planes in 3 years, so I love flying. I want to get a fish sign because a fish represents me, because I'm a Pisces. I want to get a music note because I was in band for a couple of years, well, a lot of years, and I loved it. It was a passion of mine. And I want to get a mustache here, so I could be like this, just for fun. And then I want to get on this wrist a Saturn or some kind of planet because I love outer space. Yeah, so yeah, this tattoo is my first one, and like they say, once you get one, you want to get more. This one hurted me so bad. My pain tolerance is really low, and also I'm a big baby. I can't take needles, piercing, anything. So yeah, I don't know how I did it, but I did it. It hurted me so bad. It lasted about a good 15-20 minutes after the tattoo. The tattoo only took about 2 minutes at the most, but it hurted like heck, and I was crying, screaming. I might insert a clip of me getting it done, maybe, or a picture or something like that in the video, but if not, yeah, it's gonna be in the vlog of Vegas that's gonna be coming up soon. And I wanted to cry, and yeah, I was pissed off at the world after. I hated myself because I put myself through the pain and everything. I was just like being all extra. And this tattoo cost me $100. I know it's kind of pricey for tattoos, but it was the guy who is in Linkin Park, Chester, the lead singer. He owns that tattoo. I think he's a co-owner of that tattoo place, and they have locations in Arizona and in Vegas. So in total they have 6 locations between those 2 states. Yeah, so yeah, it was $100. I think it was worth it because it's an investment. It's something that's gonna be there forever and ever, because I don't think I'm ever gonna take the tattoo off, because I heard it hurt a lot worse to take tattoos off. So I'm gonna probably have this one forever, and every time I look at it, I'll think of my Vegas trip with my friends. And yeah, don't mind my nail. I just noticed that it broke out. I'm still taking care of it, and I'm gonna tell you my tips, or not tips, but how I've been taking care of it. So the first day we had it wrapped. I'll insert a picture, and then we wrapped it for like 2 or 3 hours, and we took it off. Then we cleaned it with I use this regular soap, and I just use regular soap because I was in the hotel and I didn't really have any antibacterial soap. So when I got home, I used Dial soap, but the golden one. But since I was in Vegas, I didn't have any, so I just used regular soap. And also, I've been using this cream I bought at the place. I don't know if it's gonna focus or not. My camera, I'm not sure why it's not focusing, but yeah, that is what I'm using. It's the H2 Ocean First Aid Skin Moisturizing Cream, and yes, for tattoos, the aftercare. And I use this, I wash my tattoo about 3 times a day. And well, before I was doing it like every 2 hours, but now the first couple of days, like the first 5 days or so, I was doing it every 2 hours. I was washing it, or when I can, like not every 2 hours exactly, because in Vegas or we were busy and we couldn't just stop and say, okay, I'll wash my tattoo. But I was doing it every couple of hours. I was washing my tattoo. The days I do it 3 times a day since yeah, I'm still in the healing process. And yeah, so I just kind of wash it, like I just put some soap in my hand and suds it up, and then I kind of like rub it in, and then I take some water and I rub it off, and then I pat dry it with a cotton towel. And then after I pat it with a cotton towel, I'll just take the littlest amount, because this you really don't need a lot, so I use the tiniest amount. And sorry, I was doing my makeup and I have this on here, but I just take it and I rub it in here. And yeah, so I just use a little bit. You don't need a lot, and that helps with like the flaking, the itchy, and all that, because your tattoo gets really dry and the skin around it really gets dry and it starts to flake off, and the scab is going to be peeling. And the thing that I know, like everyone says, never peel the tattoo, just let it heal and fall off like a scab on its own. I was never the type to pick pimples or anything on my face or body, because that kind of leaves scars and everything, so I just let everything just fall off naturally. And same with this, it really hasn't bothered me. I just put the cream on and I just go about my day, and I sleep normal. Like the first day I got my tattoo till now, I just slept however I wanted to, and I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing. I really didn't even ask, but I just slept normal. And I kind of got a little pain when I did sleep kind of wrong or rub it against like a pillow or something. It kind of felt like how a cut will feel when you just got it like a fresh cut. It kind of like stinged or whatever, but now it's like I sleep whatever, I have no pain. So yeah, I'm just excited for it to like fully heal, and that it won't, like when I touch it right now, it kind of like feels bumpy. So I really don't touch it that much, but I'm like, I just want to touch it now. But when I touch it, it kind of feel a little bumpy, so I can't wait till it goes down in the bumpiness, and then it's going to be all the way healed. And then I'm going to be going to get some more tattoos soon. And well, I think that's all. This is my first tattoo, and it won't be my last at all, because like I would get another one soon. I know it hurt, but I think I just kind of realized that I'm more of a tattoo kind of person than a piercing, because yeah, if you notice, I don't have my piercing anymore, because when I was in Vegas it fell out, but that's another story. And yeah, so I don't think I'm ever gonna re-pierce it, because I always hated to touch it or to change it and all that. So I just felt grossed out about the whole thing. So this is good. You just ink it on, you take care of it, you wash it, you keep an eye on it, make sure you keep it very clean, and then it's on you forever. You don't have to worry about did it fall off, or do I have to screw the ball in, or I have to go buy some more lip piercings and all that. You don't have to worry about it. So it's just set on your skin. So I think I'm more of a tattoo kind of person than piercings. So I don't think I'm gonna be getting any more piercings, because piercings to me hurt worse, and the pain, like the area where you get it, it swells up for a while. My tattoo only swelled up for like, it was kind of red and puffy for like a day, about a day. But when I got my lip done, if you look at older videos, I was like, like my mouth is really swollen. So I didn't like that, and you can't eat and all that. Like really, you can't eat. So it was like, I don't know, I didn't like it. So yeah, I don't want to keep on rambling. I'm filming on my Sony Alpha, so let me know how the quality look. Let me know, how do you like me filming outside. Sorry if you hear the birds chirping in this area. I have like a big tree behind me, so the birds will chirp, and then I have cars that's passing like right there. But I like kind of standing up and just kind of like not worrying about the background, and just coming out filming in this natural light. And it's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, well 5 o'clock in the evening, and the sun is perfect, and I feel like this is the best lighting. If you have any tattoos, or you have just recently got one, or you're thinking about getting one, leave comments down below, and I'll answer more in details if you need to know more like of the whole process and all that, because it's still fresh in my mind. Yeah, it's the best experience ever. I don't regret it. It's worth the $100 or however much money it would have cost if I would have went somewhere else. It's definitely worth the money. I don't regret it. It's always something I'm gonna look back and think of my friends, and I just love my tattoo. And I just like when I do my makeup today, I'm like, oh, I could put mascara on. I look down and I could see my tattoo, or look in the mirror when I'm doing it and I see it, I'm like, oh, my tattoo is so pretty. And definitely I'll have my social media links where I always be at. I'm always on social media, Snapchat and Instagram. I'm always on, so I'll have that here down in the description bar. And if you've been to Vegas, let me know how your experience was. What did you do in Vegas that you're like, Vegas made you do it? Because Vegas made me do this. I'm like, I was always against tattoos, marking my body. I was scared of it. I was like, I can never do this and all that, but Vegas made me do it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Peace.